I was waiting for this moment to come. I was waiting the whole year for this moment to come. 1 year ago, by not accident, but I just suddenly got this phrase in my head and I pronounced it like a lot can happen in a year. And in a couple hours, I saw this case for the charger, and there is a phrase, a lot can happen in a year. Okay, it's not visible, but yes, a lot can happen in a year. And I bought this case, and I was using this the whole year, and I was wondering what's gonna happen. And I was waiting exactly till the day when I got this. But I'm gonna talk about time around these dates, not specifically this date, but yeah, somewhere around. What was 1 year ago, what was during this year, and what is now. I thought it's gonna be different. I thought it's gonna be much more different because 1 year ago I arrived here back to my home country, my home city, with the proposal ring on my finger, and now, as you see, it's empty. And yeah, this year was a lot about breakup for me, a lot about this healing process. And back then, 1 year ago, I saw things so much differently. I didn't know that I was in an abusive relationship. Turned out it can be like this. Sometimes it can be so hard to see when you're inside of something. And yeah, the further I am from all this, the more I see, the more angry I am. It's painful. It's really painful. But yeah, I have a plan here. I'm not sure if it's gonna help much, but I tried. So I came to this place and I thought it's temporary. I thought we're gonna make visa for me. Me and my ex, we are from different countries, and we were planning to go to his country, and for this country I need visa, and for my country he needs visa too. So all this time while we were dating, we were traveling a lot and visiting places where we don't need visa or where it's easy. But yeah, we had some problems and we had to come back here. While making this visa. And it feels like the whole world was just looking at this and stopping me from going there. It was just crumbling. And the more I tried to do something about this, the harder it was to hold it. I really tried. But 1 year ago, I was looking like a dead person, which is for some reasons walking. I'm not sure that I want to put a picture here, so yeah, those are just my words. And we arrived with suitcases, and I still have this suitcase, but actually it's two of them now. It's two of them now because in winter we were planning to go somewhere again, and now I have not one but two suitcases. So I have suitcase, which is laying in one of the rooms. I just see it from here, and it's laying here for a year. I unpacked some necessary stuff, but I really hate to unpack suitcases. I don't like to pack that much, but even more, I don't like to unpack it. And I'm not sure what is inside, and I feel a lot of weight about it, so I don't open it. The day will come and I do this, and I hope it's gonna be soon, because this video is also part of me closing this chapter. Maybe it's gonna be easier, but I don't know. It feels like I close this chapter over and over again, and it takes time, I guess. But yeah, 1 year ago I placed a suitcase there, and it's still there. And also about this place to which I arrived, it was one of my biggest fears. I was ready to suffer somewhere abroad than to be here. And not that it's bad here. I love this country. I love people here. This country has a lot of nice things. Now I have something to compare. But the city is small, and I don't have enough of air to breathe here. I don't like to go outside. It's also not much to see, and it's not my environment here. And almost no one speaks English here. And I don't know, people I met here during different periods of my life, it's not only about the city or the country, because everywhere can be people like this, but I don't know. My whole life I was struggling to find my people with the same frequency. And here, this frequency is so much of something else than what I have. And yeah, I just don't like to go outside. Also, I don't like when people try to talk to me, and this happens, and they just, in most cases, don't understand the word no from the first time. No, it's just a complete finished answer, also full of respect actually, but yeah, and yeah, I'm just tired to fight all this. So yeah, and also this apartment, this place, that's where I grew up, and I had a lot of painful moments here. And I arrived to a place which felt like full of dark and scary ghosts. But they're not haunting me anymore. I was struggling with this, and I dealt with this. I made this place more mine right now, but yeah, it's still the place where I don't want to be. I love this country, I love the scale of this country, but honestly, it's more about people, it's more about my family being here. And that's it. That's what brings me here the most. And yeah, also my financial and document situation. I just live here right now. And when I was talking about giving up in one of my last videos, I was talking about giving up on moving from here. I tried so many things and I just realized that it's not on terms that I want. And I was compromising so many times in my life, and I was doing so many risky things in my life, and I was just going there, no matter of circumstances. And right now I don't want to do this anymore. I want to have things on my terms. I want to truly enjoy this. I don't want to sacrifice something, and right now I just couldn't make this not a sacrifice. And I was struggling with this so much. It was almost like a year, almost 1 year, and I gave up. I don't know for how long, but for now it is this. And yeah. And as I said in that video, I'm planning to give up on some other stuff too, and I'm still exploring this, but yeah, let's continue with the plan. So yeah, I arrived to a scariest place on earth, and I made peace with this. So 1 year ago, this was really, really scary, and now I wish to be somewhere else, but I kind of like it here too. And I like to have home. Oh my god. To have a place where I don't have to think where I'm gonna live in a week. It's really nice. And I also like it that I have my family not so far from here, and it's nice. I can live without them, but it's nice to know that they are around. So 1 year ago, my ex was coming back and forth because of his visa. He couldn't stay here longer than, I think first it was 2 weeks and then there was 1 month. But it's not more than 3 months every half a year. I wish to not know all this stuff. I wish things to be more easy. But yeah. And there were a lot of issues. Oh, that's where we go here. I didn't understand what's wrong with my body. I didn't understand what's wrong, but my body was dying, and with each month it was becoming worse. So at some point I couldn't eat and lost a lot of weight in a short period of time. I started to notice my body reaction since the beginning of that relationship, but I was ignoring it and thinking that my ex is not the reason, that he's my man and he's so good actually. How can it be? Really, I thought that I am in a perfect relationship, even though we had our struggles, but I really thought that he is the best. And he's the best. Yeah. So he was coming back and forth, as I said, and for visa to arrive for him. He had to be in another country for some time, and I was here alone, and I was struggling being here. A year ago, that was the scariest place for me, and also I was missing him a lot, and also our relationship, we already broke up to that moment, not that long ago, but we continued to stay together. And I cannot now say that we broke up, because I wished, I hoped we can make it work. We couldn't. We couldn't. That's a huge spoiler. We could not make it work. No. And I was struggling here a lot. And I already had problems with eating. It started like 1.5 years ago. And then it was just becoming worse and worse and worse. And I love to eat so much. I was enjoying food so much. And for 1.5 years, I don't. Yeah, Kraus, thank you. And 1 year ago, I just couldn't eat. I think he wasn't here for something around a week or two, and I remember that I didn't eat. And I lost so much weight that the jeans that I have, I could place my hand between my waist and the jeans. That's what happened. They really almost were falling from me. And yeah, I still cannot eat normally. I thought it got better. I have a video where I am just sitting and enjoying my flowers, and there I say that I think I finally can enjoy food, and that was temporary. Because right now I struggle with this again, and yeah. I was just in such a stress 1 year ago, and during the whole relationship with my ex, I was in stress more and more. I just didn't understand it, and I was in a survival mode so much that I live like this even now. But looking back, what I have right now is just an echo. And there I didn't know where we're gonna be next month, and sometimes next week, and sometimes next day where we're gonna sleep. That's how harsh it was at some points. And yeah, I actually don't want to talk a lot about this right now. I'm not sure if I ever will, but I just want to say that there was a harsh survival mode, and not only in physical world, but also mentally, because as I said, that relationship was abusive and I didn't know it there. So I thought that just something is wrong with me, and I tried to fix myself all the time, and I couldn't understand why it's not working, because all my energy was just going there to survive, and I pushed myself so hard there. But yeah, this survival mode is somewhere behind, but I still have consequences of this. And I still cannot eat. I eat because I have to. I don't enjoy food. And yeah, I try to do something about this. It's not working much. Also, during that time, this is one of the before and after moments in my life. It was all coming to this because that relationship was so bad at some point. I was struggling so much that really I just started to, I came back to, how to say this? I wasn't actually far away from there. And also I was meditating like daily. And in most cases it was twice a day I was meditating. And I was meditating before this relationship and during this relationship. So other way, I don't know, maybe I... maybe I would have died already if not some things that I was doing for myself. So yeah, that was so bad that I started to explore and study more about this world, about manifestation, about all this stuff. I was already into this, but here it was just, not here, there, 1 year ago, there was just a new wave of all this. And at some point I heard about the book, and this book changed my life back then. Now I don't agree with everything there, but reading it 1 year ago, it helped me. It helped me a lot. So this book is called, I'm glad that I wrote it down because it's so long, Busting Loose from the Money Game, Mind-Blowing Strategies for Changing the Rules of a Game You Can't Win. And it's actually not about money. I mean, money is a part of it, but it's so much more than this. It's really about the whole life. The author of this book is Robert Scheinfeld. And really, that book helped me to survive that time, giving a feeling of control back to me. Yes, this book really helps to be more focused on what's going on inside of you, that you are the reason of everything that is going on. It's like in a bigger scale. I cannot say that I recommend this book, but I also can recommend this book, depends on. And I'm here not to recommend something today. That's just a book that changed my life. But talking about all these things, it's really another big video, or maybe 10 different videos, so we're just moving there. And that's interesting. I just said that this book changed my life, but I think it's hard to notice this in physical world that fast. I cannot say that something just happened, like what was before this book and what is after book. It's more about something inside of me. But as I said, that's also something that helped me not to get completely crazy, because I thought that I'm already crazy. Because I was gaslighted. And really, maybe that was also the beginning of my healing there. And I'm still healing from this. So I moved so far from this book right now, and I don't meditate anymore. That's actually, yes, I should say this too. It's almost a year since I don't meditate daily. I actually quit meditating, and I quit it because I didn't need it anymore. And I do this in a different form right now when I want to, but I don't have to. I don't have to do this to feel peace, to feel that my thoughts are in order and other stuff like this. I discovered another things. And also this book is kind of helping with this. It's not saying you have to quit meditating. It's not about this. But the technique in this book, it's also kind of a meditation. And I guess there I started to do this so much, so often, that at some point I just quit. I don't remember the exact day when I quit meditating, but I was doing this like after I wake up and before I go to sleep. And sometimes I could do this in the middle of the day too. So sometimes it could be 3 times a day I was meditating. And I think when my ex left, I stopped meditating. I just don't need it anymore. And my life is better. And I was also meditating to make my life better. And before going to sleep, I was meditating to fall asleep better. But yeah, it's not something that can help much with this. But at some point it was helping. Now I have something different. And about my sleep, that's another conversation. Probably we're gonna come to this. And that was already closer to autumn. So we arrived in summer, that was then the end of the summer, and then we move into autumn time, and I feel worse and worse, really. I feel more and more tense, my body works worse and worse. And I took a course. I tried to make our relationship work so much, and I thought the problem is within me. And I took a relationship course, and that wasn't the first one that I took during that relationship. And part of this course was physical exercises or something like this. It's morning physical activity. And for the first time in my life, those little workouts felt so pleasant, and I started to do this. And I can say that I do something like this in the morning, those morning exercises, not from this course already, but I bought a subscription to the special service that provides those stuff. And I do this not daily anymore, as it started daily, but a few times a week I do this. Sometimes I can skip a few days in a week when I just I think somewhere about my period this time I can skip it. But in most cases right now I do this. And let's say if we look at the month, half of the month, most likely I was doing those exercises. So that's the average. And that's not something that I have to do also. That's just something pleasant. And I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. It's really nice. I just don't want to let it affect how I think about my body. But that's also another big topic. We can just say for now that I'm doing morning exercises, more or less. But definitely more than it was 1 year ago. We come into the harsh moments. With the visa, it didn't work. And it was even more stressful during the time here. And more and more I was understanding that it's better to break up. And yeah, one day my ex left and didn't come back. It wasn't a surprise we agreed this way, but still it was harsh because to that time I was already used to live with him. I used to have us together all the time, and during years that we were dating, I didn't even walk alone a lot. Also because with him it felt safe, but also I just didn't want to be without him. I was, for the first time in my life, I thought I am safe in a relationship and I can be as needy as I want to. I can enjoy time with my partner as much as I want to, and I was encouraged for this. Yeah, the danger was somewhere else in this relationship. And I really enjoyed us doing things together. And yes, we had our separate time during the day too. But yeah, we were living together, so I used to have someone around me, even though I really, before this relationship, enjoyed my time alone. I love to live alone. I do this right now, and oh my god, oh my god. And during that relationship, I actually also, in the beginning especially, wanted to have 2 apartments, one for me and another one for us, but yeah, we couldn't make it work financially. And my ex left, and I just left alone in a place, remind you, the scariest place of all. Where I supposed to be fine. I mean, not be fine, but heal after breakup and just find out what to do about my life next and all these things. And ooh, that was hard. And we continued to talk, but that wasn't nice. Each interaction was leading to me realizing that that's such a right decision to let this person go. But it was really hard. I had to just hit myself so much trying to make it work, trying to see maybe there is something, but it wasn't. And yeah. And right now, 1 year ago, not 1 year ago, let's say 1.5 months ago, I blocked my ex finally. But we will come to this moment. We will come to this. So I'm learning to live without my ex, and also I started to write again. Actually, I started to write again a little bit more than 1 year ago when I was in Turkey, and We were living near the sea, and there were a lot of seagulls, and that was a really hard moment for me. That was really hard time. I was having a mental breakdown, and I was just crying and screaming almost every day, and I didn't understand why. I was just it looked like I was freaking out, and it looked like I was aggressive person, but that's something that I ever did this in my life. I ever acted like this in my life, like I was acting in a relationship with my ex. And yeah, that was just reactive aggression, or how it calls in English. That there was aggression in response, actually. So something that was helping me during that period somehow was the sea and seagulls. I don't know why I have this with seagulls. With sea, I can understand, it's the sea. But with seagulls, I'm not sure. And I started to, this creative part of me started to wake up. And I also was, okay, we will come to this moment. Let's just talk about writing. The first things, they started to wake up there, but I didn't write that much. I was just writing like a few lines, and there, after my ex went away, I started to write again because I was writing a lot of years ago. I really enjoyed writing, but at some point I stopped because I was also writing really sad stuff. And now I started to do this, and I started to do this in English. I do this in, I think, 3 languages, but mostly in English. And I just started, let's say this. And right now I post things on Medium. Medium, that's the platform where writers can post their things. And as for me, I write poems. I also sometimes can write not a poem, but I prefer those short or maybe longer forms, but still free verse. And this is something that I'm enjoying right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do this later, but right now I have this, and right now I enjoy it. And right now I post this on Medium, but if you ever decide to read it, all the links in my bio, or how it goes in YouTube, there is a link where I have all my social presence links, so you can easily find my Medium, or just write my name in Google, you will also find it. So I just want to say that I publish there like not daily. I really post there something that I already have in my notes, and it's not chronologically how I post it. I posted mostly before posting this on TikTok. I started also to post my poems or some things that I write on TikTok, and to protect myself in case if someone decide to take it without saying that I wrote it. I want to feel protected in case if I ever need to prove that I'm the author of those lines. So I do this. And Medium right now is just a place where I store my poems or things that I write before I publish it in places where it can easily be stolen. Something like this. Really, it's hard to talk about this writing right now because it's something that is going on right now. I continue to write. I don't do this daily, but it's something that I do from time to time, and I also don't post that much on Medium because when I reread my poems that I decided to post on Medium recently, I I want to edit them, and I don't like to edit things. I really like I like it when I just wrote it. I edited like checked if the poem is correctly written and posted without thinking how I can make it better, because I know that I can make it better almost every time I reread it. And I just realized that there is never the end of the process, so I decided to post it the way it is. And I'm becoming better with new poems. Let's say it like this, I see it like this, and some of my old poems, let's say they are not that perfect, but actually maybe in 10 years I will say, wow, they're masterpieces, who knows. So I always see the room to improve, but I learn to see things as enough already, because there is really no end. And also we really like already reached the winter, and I'm realizing that the relationship with my ex, it was abusive. I didn't know it till that moment. I didn't know. And closer to that time we started to talk less. We already started to talk less when he left, and there was like less and less and less and less. And because I felt like I needed, it had to be less. I wanted less of it, and I didn't understand why. And having less of it, I felt more distant, and I finally started to see what was going on there. And that was harsh. And reading about abuse, I was reading this and I was crying. But my story of abuse, that's another long video, and I don't want to say it here. So the more time passed, the more bad things I realized about my ex. And right now, I'm getting more distant even from this, but I still feel anger. And it's a hard topic. But yeah, half a year ago, I realized that my relationship was abusive. And I was the victim. Even though someone can try to say that it was different. And my point of view has the right to exist, and that's my reality, and I am right about my feelings, but it would be something like this. I don't want to talk about it because we come into another sad moment. That was February, and my cat died. I already was losing animals, and also my beloved cat. She died while I was with her alone, and I was knowing her my whole life, and I didn't want to repeat this experience again. And this cat, another cat that died in February, he was living with my parents because, as I said, we were traveling with my ex, and I couldn't take my cats with me. Those are not my cats, actually. Those are family cats, because we took them when I was at school while we were living all together, so they're like family cats. And then my parents just don't live in this place at this apartment anymore, and cats, they just stayed here with me. And then when I moved, they moved to a place of my parents. And yeah, I wasn't with this cat when he was dying. And I am grateful for this because I was alone with this cat when he had operation. I was going with him to the clinic and then back and then again and then back, and I was with him when they gave him something to, how to say this, what was it, for him to fall asleep or to be more relaxed, and that was so scary. He was like dead but alive, and after the operation he was, oh, he was cold, and he was with the eyes being so black, and he couldn't do something. But I'm really glad that he had this operation and he didn't suffer after all that much with his teeth, even though they removed almost everything and he had only 3 teeth left, I guess. But yeah. And after operation he was living for almost 2 more years, and I'm really glad he was, as long as I was with him. I'm really glad because when we arrived here 1 year ago, I was also at my parents' place. I was living there too, and I had a few weeks with both of my cats. One is still alive, I'm really glad. And yeah, I was with them and I was really happy to be with them, and I felt incredibly guilty that I left them, but I didn't feel like I can take them to have them with me here. So at my parents' place, they're super loved. they have so much attention there because my family loves animals, and for us cats, they are like family members. They are super important, and we love all the animals, but it turned out that we had mostly cats. I also, when I was a kid, I was asking for other animals, and that's another story. But yeah, we had someone else. But our main animal, let's say this, is cats. And yeah, I still remember that moment when I saw him last time. That was so bad in the relationship with my ex there. But I didn't know when I'm gonna come back to my parents' place, and I was just absorbing every second, every moment, everything about being there with them. And I remember the last time I saw him, and I'm really grateful that I wasn't with him when he died, because I remember how hard it is when the cat is dying, and I felt so helpless because I saw her suffering, my first cat, and to have this second time, because most likely I would have been alone here too with this, I just couldn't. And I'm grateful. I'm really grateful that I wasn't there. I was there mentally, and yeah, I'm still in the process of accepting this, but I just I somehow feel that he knows how much I love him, and this fact that he wasn't here also feels like a kind of a protection from him. Like he protects me from this pain. And yeah, my parents took really good care of him, and now he's also buried in our around our summer house. So it's like
He's still with us. His body lays in a protected place. But it's just so sad. I was crying about it back then, and a few months I was living with this. I know he's dead, but I try not to think about this, and now that's the part of this year, and I had to say this, and I feel so sad. I miss him so much. I think I don't have videos yet where I don't cry, really. It's insane. Whew. Okay. Okay. So yeah, my cat died, but he still lives in my heart. I feel so sad. I really feel so sad. What is next then? I turned 27. I turned 27, and that's the first video on my YouTube, on my English speaking YouTube. I tried to start YouTube and I tried to have Instagram a lot of times, especially during that relationship. I felt like I want to do this. I really wanted to do this, but I didn't understand what's going on, what's wrong there, why it's not working, and I was in the survival mode, what I could create there. I didn't know it back then though, so and on my birthday I just couldn't wait anymore. I already had those things like pushing me from inside, like do this, do this, do this. It's like I feel that it's important. I don't fully understand why, but it's like calling. And I made a video, but I posted it more than a week after, because I was like, yeah, okay, I made it, the sound is bad, the light is bad there, and I'm so vulnerable there also, and what if my ex is gonna see this? Spoiler, he saw this, even though he promised not to stalk me on my social media, and yeah, I didn't know that I should ask him not to stalk me offline too, but yeah. Uh, Actually, he didn't stalk me offline in a classic way of this. It was it was really through online instruments, let's say this. It's more correct to say it. And about my YouTube. I have Otter here. uh, I didn't introduce. Yeah, it's Otter. And she can do this. I didn't know I I didn't know otters as a plushie toy exists, but yeah, she's here. And when she takes her fish, it's like, and I feel it, and it's really nice. I enjoy it. So we continue like this because I need some support right now. And I wasn't sure about posting this, but I just, at some point, I couldn't fall asleep anymore. I started to have trouble sleeping. I couldn't sleep normally almost my whole life, I think. Just at some moments I have this more, sometimes I have it less. But there, really, I just felt it so much that I should do this that I couldn't sleep. And, well, I did this. And now, every week, almost, sometimes I decided to take breaks, as I said in my last video. But usually, every Sunday, I post videos since then. I'm really proud of me that I do this. I do what I want to do. I do what I feel is right to do. And also later I started Instagram. I already had Instagram before, but I had 2 or 3 years break, and I didn't have my Instagram in English. And I just didn't want to come back to my old account. So I started a new one, and I tried to post something in there while I was in a relationship with my ex. I tried to start my blog again in English almost right after I quit my old one. But I couldn't do this. And here I started 1st of June, like really not post occasionally, but do this regularly. And I explore what I like and how I like it right now. And I see what I don't like. I see what I like. I see what I want to do more. And really, if I don't try, it's actually harder to understand. So I try, I do. The most important that I do instead of thinking what I want to do. I just do it. And also recently I started my TikTok. I post something from my drafts there for now still, but soon I will just post things that I posted on Instagram already. I was thinking about having talking TikTok. I was curious to explore this format where I can talk for a minute or two, but I still don't feel ready for this. I'm not sure if I can do this regularly, and what I can do regularly, oh no, please, please, no. I have this all the time, like, I have talking TikTok. And on my Instagram, what I post there is it's just videos where I sit, where I dance a little bit, and there are words, there are quotes. Those are, I don't remember if I posted my poetry there yet, but those are things that I like. I enjoy gathering words from everywhere that I see. I watch a movie and I like the phrase, I take this phrase. I watch series, I see something that I like, the words, the lines, I take them. I see some quote that helped me in the moment so much, I take it. I save it all the time. And I also like to dance, and I like to enjoy my beauty. And okay, that's another talk about my beauty and enjoying it. Let's come back to this later. I just decided, I was thinking like what is easy for me to do, and that was easy. And I also wanted to, I was watching those girls, those women who was so beautifully looking. But I think everyone is beautiful. But you know those videos where it's just the main thing of the video is the person's appearance. And I wanted to do this too, and I was always so not satisfied with how I look. And here I just wanted to embrace it. I wanted to enjoy my beauty. I wanted to enjoy how I look like. And I just took everything that I like and I made those videos. And then I cut them and I added music to this and I added quotes that I like and I posted. And now it looks like there are series of them, like let's say 20 videos in one place. They last for a few seconds and they have this background and then almost the same videos but with another background that I recorded a few weeks after this. Something like this, something that is easy and joyful and joyful to produce, to make. And that's it. For now, I think I'm fine with this, but I say that I think I'm fine with this because because the audience that I get is not the audience that I wanted to have. And I still don't want to have it actually, because let's say men, because I saw the statistics, really, it's almost 100% men. It's like 96% men on some of my videos. And I don't enjoy this because I don't need appreciation of my body. I don't even need appreciation of what I say. I post it because I like it. But if I have a feedback, I would like to have it from people who can not only see my body, but also read what I wrote there, because I wrote it not just like this. It's really like the archive of my quotes that I saved. And also I plan to post my poetry there, but I prepare. I started to post on Medium first. And I feel sad when I see that men who have their women on their profile pictures, like man and woman, they're together on the profile picture. It's not the first time when I see this a lot, and they're together, and man follows me, and I don't feel like he does this because of what I said. And I don't want to hide myself. I don't want to act differently. I don't want to change something about me just because algorithms works like this. I don't want to change accordingly to some things that are not working the way I like in this world. It's better the world to change for me. And that's another big video, I guess. But yeah, I explore how I feel there. And for now, I discovered that I feel fine. I was the person who never could block someone, and now I can. That's really one of the gifts that I took from this relationship with my ex. Um, I can block people just because I don't like what they wrote. I don't like to see their passive aggression. I don't like to see. I just don't like that man who has who is in a relationship follows me. I don't search single man. I just don't like that man who has a woman follows another woman who posts something like this. Really, my account looks like I am. I actually don't know how OnlyFans models accounts look like, but I'm highly sexual there. Here I'm crying, here I'm talking a lot, and I can be chaotic and messy and all this. And my Instagram, I have this, it's just my gallery with my quotes and with my beautiful videos. That's just the gallery. And in my stories, I post something else. I post the pieces of my life and the random moments. But I don't know, I think it's not nice when a man has a woman and follows another woman like this. And I definitely don't want to find a man because of my Instagram. Oh no. If anyone who watches this video thinks about this, no, I'm not interested in finding anyone right now. And if I will ever be, that's definitely not because of my social media. Yeah, but try to communicate with me in a romantic way. That's mission impossible. For now it is. And this topic is another big video. So I started my YouTube. I turned 27 and I started my YouTube, and now, yes, we have it. Also about my social media. I said that I have the link somewhere on my YouTube. I mean, where there is a description about my page or something like this. I have a link there, and that's a website. It's like a beautiful one-page website that I made with Claude. I don't like, hey, I hate technical stuff. I don't enjoy it, really. But I just wanted something beautiful and mine to have all my links all together there. And I heard that Claude can help with this. And it's just so beautiful. I plan to change it in a few months, I guess. But for now, it is this. And it's so beautiful. It's, really. It couldn't be better. I really enjoy it. So I have this one-page website just with links to my other social media platforms. Ooh, we're already here. I think I forgot something, but I don't remember what. I think it's genius. No, really, if I remember, I pronounced it. My ex suddenly came. We already, like, my birthday is in the middle of March, 15th of March. And what, I start my social media, I do this, and yeah, my ex came. When he came, oh, it was the end of April, and he left in the beginning of May. I read what I wrote here. I wrote, my ex suddenly came, not when I needed him,
Not when I asked him. I asked him to come during this time when we didn't talk. When he was away, we were talking there, and I was asking him to come. I remember I was sick, and that was the worst case of me being sick ever. I don't remember me being sick like this. I thought I had a fever. I had like more than 40 degree Celsius temperature, and that was really bad. And I was alone, and I was asking him to come, and yeah, he didn't come. He even said that after all, when I asked like why you didn't come, he said something not nice. But if you ask my ex, he of course will find a way to defend himself, and it's gonna look like I'm the one who's wrong there. I did something wrong. I asked him in the wrong way. I don't know. Whatever. I'm glad it's over. But yeah, he arrived not when I needed him, not when I was asking him to come. He didn't arrive to my birthday ever. Like when we were dating, since we met each other, he never arrived for my birthday. I just let myself be convinced with the reasons why he couldn't. That's really bad. And now when I think, and my birthday, that's just the most important day of the year for me, because I love it so much and I have so much expectations. I want to have this day the most magical and wonderful day in the world. I want surprises, I want gifts. I really enjoy it, and especially on this day. And it goes wrong in, I don't know, 99% of cases. And I usually feel really sad on my birthday because I don't want to create it myself. I want someone make it for me, someone I care about, and someone who loves me. And no one just see it the way I see, and no one can give me things that I want the way I want it. And my ex couldn't even arrive to my birthday. So when I think that I want to come back to my ex, I still have those thoughts, but less and less now. Or not coming back to my ex, but maybe start talking again, or something, not to be this harsh, because that's the first time in my life when I'm this like blocked him. I never did it before with anyone, and I had really bad things about my other relationships, but yeah, I never did it. I used to be the person who is like who's writing a gratitude letter in the end, and then really, and I sent this gratitude letter no matter how it ended. But here yeah. So when I think about being in contact with my ex again, I ask myself, do I want to cry, to be devastated, to be broken one more birthday? Is 3 birthdays enough for me? And yes, it's enough. I don't want to have this anymore. Ugh. Really, I can say about a lot of moments which I don't want to have, but my birthday is really one of the most special things for me, one of the most important things for me, and I just really, I don't want to have it anymore. I don't want to suffer anymore, and yeah. My ex came
1.5 months after my birthday. Not when I was sick, not when I had birthday, not when I was asking him to come, not when I needed him. Oh, and I also didn't say that in winter somewhere I suggested us to travel together somewhere, and yeah, that was also a very harsh moment. And there, after this, we stopped talking because I just couldn't. I had our relationship concentrated there. It's like I gave everything that I had. That was all in, and the way things turned out, it woke me up. I was waking up all this time. It was growing, I guess, and here that was just like, boom. And yeah, there I realized. Not there, but after this I realized. I started to realize things because yeah, I want to say it, why not? Even though it feels scary, but we were not only having calls but writing, and there when we couldn't go, even though we like agreed on everything, and there was like one day before the trip he canceled it, even though we already it was not certain that we go. We weren't sure, he wasn't sure, and then we reached the point about which he said that okay, now it's sure that we go, and then he said that we don't go. And things like this were happening all the time in our relationship, that he was saying something, and then yeah, later he was saying that there was misunderstanding and I understood it wrong and he meant different, and the blah blah blah, all the variation of this, which called gaslighting. If it doesn't look like gaslighting what I described, then I described it wrong. Whatever, I don't want to prove anything to anyone right now. Really, one of the best things that I learned in that relationship is that I am right. For me, I'm right. And this space that I have, my YouTube, my social media, my life, I don't have to have people who disagrees with me in my life. And it's okay. But yeah, this lesson that I learned, that's another big video. I can make a lot of videos, but not all of them are going to be published. Not all of them are going to be made even. And I forgot what I was talking about. Winter. So yeah, he cancelled it, and I have now 2 suitcases laying there because another one I was preparing for this trip. And yeah, since then we're not talking. And also how I discovered about abuse, I guess I'm gonna say in another video, not here. I don't know, I just started to feel so insecure about all this. Yeah, let's have this this way right now. My ex came. Whew. It's so hot right now already. It's really, I don't know, 30 degrees. My computer says that it's 22, but it's lying. It's definitely lying. It should be 30. Phone, tell me how. Oh my god. 25. And I have 5 more likes. One of my videos on Instagram, it just started to grow. Now it's the most popular video so far, and yeah, it liked by men, including those who has their women on their profile pictures, and maybe they are their sisters, I don't know, but I don't want to know. I don't feel a little bit discomfort. I block the person. I don't care anymore. I don't care. My peace, that's what I care about. My ex came. And
yeah, nothing changed about him. He came without. He came to just. I don't know why he came really. But I used this moment to give the ring and to give this proposal ring and all the things of him that were left here, and I just discovered that I have a little bit more, but yeah, I gathered everything I found at that moment, and yeah, I already packed his things actually in winter, but I had a chance to give it to him. I also asked him to come and to pick it up, but yeah. I used this moment when he came to give him his things back. And if you want to know more about how was it, not about exact things, not the exact story, not the specific moments of this, how to say this, not the full story, I don't speak about it that much, but videos, the consequences of abuse, the person changes or the person changes, they were made while he was here. And my state, you can see that. Yeah. My state, you can see there, and also that's because I trusted him again. I was already like more self-centered to that time. I already knew what's going on. I already saw the patterns that he uses to manipulate me, and I was already more protected. But yeah, I'm not a stone. I trusted him, not fully, but you know, there's like a little step of trust, and that costed me a lot. Because really, it was again like, because everything he promised me, he was breaking a few hours since he promised it, and then he promised something before he flew away, and then yeah, a couple days after he broke those promises again. Really, I hate people who break their promises. Maybe that's why I try to keep mine as much as possible, but yeah, he was breaking so many promises. And not promises, also just words that he was saying, and he was twisting this again and again. I felt like I'm crazy, but I was just manipulated. And yeah, eventually, what? A little bit more than 1 month since he left, I blocked him. I set this date in my head, and I said to myself, like, no matter what, I'm gonna do this. And seeing things that are happening, I was just more and more convinced that I'm doing such a right thing. But in the day which I set as a block day, I couldn't resist, and we had a call. Oh. And I saw I just realized, I felt that what I could have, what I could have been if I wasn't who I am. And It is hard for me to let him go, even after everything he did. But I don't want to betray myself anymore. So next, I blocked my ex. In general, I feel calmer, but I still feel tensed that he can. Oh yeah, I feel tense that he can come. That's true, because he arrived here in my country, and that's a few thousand kilometers journey, and that's okay. That's fine. It's just I'm tense that he can come like this again, because that time that he came, there was a surprise for me, and now I feel tensed. I feel so hungry right now that I feel weak. And talking about the food, I don't enjoy it, and I eat not that much. Sometimes I try to eat more, but it's so hard to eat more. And I feel like I don't have enough of nutritious things. I use vitamins, but it's not the same as having normal eating every day. I try, but yeah, I cannot eat. And now I feel hungry, and we're almost at the end of the video, but I don't know, maybe it's gonna take another half an hour. And I know that I'd rather continue to make this video than to think again what I should eat. So what's next? Oh, I have a new iPhone and new MacBook Pro. That's the truth. I mean, my previous phone is this. I don't know if it should be visible that I have the cracks here, and I was using it like this, and I remember that one day I woke up and took my phone, and then I found a piece of glass on my skin. I'm glad that it didn't land on my eye. And this is 11 Pro Max, and this is what I film on is 17 Pro Max iPhone. And MacBook, oh my god, I had my old one for 9 years, and that's really old model, and it has only one, what's the name of this thing, one hole for charging, and it's for charging, it's for camera, it's for microphone, for everything, just one hole, and I couldn't use it for a long time. If I was doing something with my microphone, I knew that I have something like an hour or two to make everything, because after all, it's going to be uncharged, it's going to be empty. Yeah, and it was also heating up so much, and yeah, we also crossed half of the world with it, and it was really convenient. It was really comfortable to travel with, because it's small. It's a 12-inch pinky MacBook, super light. It's like half a kilo or so. And the new one that I have is 16-inch. It's mind-blowing for me right now still, because I got it just recently. And it's so heavy. It's 2.5 kilos or something like this. It's definitely not for traveling, but it's not getting hot, and it works fast, and it just works, and everything works on it, because on my old one, not all the things that I used or wanted to use were working. I couldn't update it because my old MacBook is not supporting it. but it's still working. I'm amazed, really. I love it so much. I started to love it even more, my old MacBook, and I'm exploring a new one too right now. Such a difference, such joy, but yeah, I have finally the technical update. Oh, and also in autumn, thanks to my ex, but actually thanks to me, because I was like asking for this a lot. I really wanted a robot cleaner, and he gifted it to me. I think it's better to say that I wasn't working during our relationship, and he was providing both of us. So he's not gifted it to me, he's like gave it to me. But yeah, that's another video that I actually would like to make, probably, if I feel like this, because that's interesting topic to talk about. Anyway, I got the new robot cleaner and new TV. I didn't use TV for years, but during traveling, almost each apartment had a TV, and I just used to watch a TV. Not TV shows, TV. What is on TV? Those channels? More like a laptop connected to the TV and use it like this. I used to have this big screen now, and yeah, I'm really glad. So I have really a lot of new things, and I am enjoying them, because I hate cleaning, and now the robot does those things. And I wanted a TV for this apartment, and I have it. And yeah, I also have the phone and MacBook. I wish to not wait so long that this is like this, and also working really slowly, and I don't have enough of space. But yeah, for now, I'm so tired that the most important thing that I have it. And my feelings about having this iPhone, I have in the video the path of trust. I don't know, that's really I'm talking about the full year, about the difference between what was 1 year ago and what is now. And I just talk so much about, not so much, but I remember which videos I made during which moments, and now I can say like about this phone I was talking in that video. In the video the path of trust, I think, where I have my hands like this, and yeah, where I feel so tired that I cannot even enjoy the phone. And that was soon after my ex left, and that's not from my ex. I gave up my tryings to move. That's that video that I already mentioned, and I said about this. Yes, so a few weeks ago I was still trying to move. I was searching for the ways, but really full experience, reasons and all this, all my feelings, a part of it, those are in the video. I give up. And actually it feels really nice to be more gentle to me right now. I still suffer with this, but yeah, another big topic to talk about. I got first hated comment on my Instagram, passive aggressive. I chose to protect my peace and blocked them. Yeah, this I already mentioned, and yeah, I'm proud of me. I'm like super proud. General and what's next? And yeah, we reached the point. We reached we crossed this year. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I feel this lightheaded and empty stomach. I have to eat something, and I don't want to eat. Was it me, or things became brighter right now? What's going on? Okay. We reached
the present moment. And I wrote down general and what's next. Exploring myself. What do I actually want? I think this is the longest video that I have. Whatever. I'm glad that I make it. Exploring myself, what do I actually want? I don't even know what to add to this. Because that's what I do. That's what is visible during my videos. I also talk about this. I talk about what I try, what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm exploring myself. Being single and just being not in a survival mode, even though I still feel the echo of it. I look back right now, a year ago, what was there and what is now. Ooh, I am so much more energized. I am so much healthier. Restoring my energy. I cannot sleep. I have insomnia and nightmares. I go to sleep in the morning and wake up in the evening. That is true. It was true a few days ago. It's just I couldn't sleep so much, and I also had to go outside, so I had to wake up like earlier, and my sleeping schedule right now moved. But when I was writing this plan a few days ago or a week ago, something like this, I had this sleeping schedule where I was going to sleep at 9 a.m. Not 9, 10 a.m. I really around 10 a.m. It could be later, it could be earlier. And I was waking up in the evening. I'm glad it's summer and I still have some sunlight because I like it and I wanted to enjoy it more. But yeah, things were like this and I couldn't fall asleep. I have those things sometimes. I have insomnia and I already had episodes with a really harsh insomnia in my life, and recently it happened again. I don't know for how long I'm gonna sleep normally. Like I sleep last days and I drink so much magnesium that I already want to throw up because of this, really. But yeah. By the way, magnesium wasn't helping when I was writing this. When I had insomnia, I was I was drinking it already at that time. Not the first day, but something changed, and I started to sleep better now. I go to sleep like normal person, almost, when it's still the night, and I wake up in the morning. That's like, wow, something unusual for me. But I don't know for how long it is, and I try to enjoy it as long as I have it, because that's something that I cannot control. About my plans. Maybe getting better relationship with food. But I think it's not only about food, but the place. I don't enjoy the food that I have, and the food that I like truffles, for example, and they're just not there. They're not here. They're not in the city, and but the thing is, I also don't enjoy the food that much anymore. I used to love steaks, for example, and okay, people cannot cook it normally in the city, but I can cook it myself. But the thing is, I also don't enjoy it that much. I mean, it's not that my preferences changed. That's in general about any food. I just don't enjoy it. And also, probably that's about the place. Maybe it's about something else, but I don't want to analyze it that much right now. I just, maybe something's gonna change about my relationship with food, because I try, and I serve it in a beautiful way for me, and I try to cook different things, but maybe some of those things is gonna work. I don't know. But yeah, I am not asking for any advices here, by the way. I don't like when people give advices when I didn't ask for them. Try to make my home a more pleasant place to live. I already succeeded with making it safe. Yes, as I said, 1 year ago that was the scariest place on earth, and now it's safe. I didn't even let my ex cross the doorstep, and really, I'm glad that I had it this way, that I didn't allow him to cross this line, and my home still feels like a safe space. I didn't let him to do this when he was coming the last time. And yeah, I made it safe. How to say this? Ghosts are not haunting me anymore. I want this. Let's say it like this. And yeah, maybe I can make it more beautiful, but I realized that it's something so harsh and I cannot make it the way I want. Like change the wallpapers, change the floor, change everything actually. But maybe I can do some little things, but actually I don't like to do this. I hate things about about household chores. That's how it's called, right? I don't like it. I'm the person who enjoy dancing, singing, writing, making videos, exploring the world, but to have home, to have house managed, I don't like it. I don't like to do things. I don't like to clean. I don't even like to cook. I cook to survive. And I just see all this, and it's not what I enjoy. And it's like so many things that I don't like that I don't even know where to start. And more than this, I don't even know what to do with this. Even if I start somewhere, like where to place it, I try to do this like all this year, to remove things that can be removed and to clean up the space, but I still feel it's temporary, and I feel that it's not only mine, and this doesn't help much. Because I have so many things that I don't need here, but I don't have a place to store them. And also, I really would like to have my own apartment where each thing is just carefully chosen. I also have a lot of boxes because I constantly order something. I don't know where to keep them. I don't know. It feels like I want to change everything, and in reality, I can change only 10% of it. So I don't know how to make it more pleasant place to live, but yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Exploring what it is to be present on social media and how I want to have things here. Here, I mean, on social media. What I want to share and how. Yes. In my last video.
stop being quiet. I talk about this already, and it's interesting. Each time I talk about this, then I come up with something new. And I think it's good because, well, it's working. If I go this direction and I talk about the point that I reached, and I immediately see the new destination, new direction, new steps is better to say, and I walk the steps and I reached another point, and it's like, oh my god, whew, that was scary. And I reached this point and I look back, and I see that I already think differently and blah blah. That's the exploration. I try to explain the concept of exploring things right now. Yeah. But I'm exploring it. I explore things about Instagram. I discovered right now that, not right now, but recently, that I can block people. I explore things about YouTube too, how I want to react on comments that I have, if I can hide comments that I don't like, because I think I had 1 or 2 comments that I didn't like, and one is hidden now, and another one I just left. And also, not each comment I want to like, even if I like it. And then I just don't want to press this like button. I appreciate that okay, now it's gonna be louder, and it's the kids center around here, and they started something. They have this almost every day, and I didn't know which time it is, and I decided to make this video anyway, and they started it now, and it can be more loud, but I want to finish this video. So, where was I? I don't know. I appreciate comments that I receive, and really 90% of them I like, but sometimes I just don't feel this feeling that I want to press this like button. It's not 100% in a yes, and I don't press it, and I feel like a bitch at that moment, really. Like, person came and watched the video and said something really nice, and I just don't feel like liking it. But I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to take responsibility for other people anymore, for other people's feelings and actions, and I don't feel like this. I mean, I don't feel like liking something, or I don't feel sometimes like replying. And I explore this. I explore my feelings. I explore what I like to do, what I don't like to do, what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and how I feel in all this. That's what I explore. That's what I continue to do. Maybe I'm gonna talk about this later. My standards are higher than ever, and I'm not going to make it lower. It's all I want or nothing. Really, before there was in theory, and now it becomes more and more practical. I know the price, and I'm the only person who pays this price for myself, so I'm not going there anymore. Yes, that's one of the things that I learned, that I got from this relationship with my abusive ex, that I don't like the concept of having the standards high, because who defines them as high? If they are not that common to find, this doesn't mean they're high. Okay, I just don't like those badges. Oh my god, I look so gorgeous. I didn't say it in my last videos. I was upset about it, and I want to say it now. I look so gorgeous. I am so gorgeous. I'm so beautiful, and my voice is so beautiful, and I'm just a masterpiece. I miss compliments. I miss it. And yeah, since I don't have a romantic relationship where my partner adores me and cherishes me, I enjoy doing this for myself. No matter I have the relationship or not, I just sometimes miss it more. And yeah, I enjoy saying this in the video, and I forgot to say this in my last one, so I say it now. I'm so gorgeous. Helena Levanter, you are so incredibly gorgeous and beautiful. I love you. Where was I? Ah, with my standards. Yes, I know what I want, and I don't want to agree at something that I don't want. That's more correct version to say. That's more precise version to say. Let's say it like this. Yeah. So even if I feel like a bitch sometimes, I am succeeding at choosing myself more and more. And yeah. Oh, it's so loud. I am not searching for relationships, romantic and friendships. Because, yeah, I felt so drained. Right now, I don't know, maybe that's also the time of my cycle where I have more energy, and now I can say things like, oh, probably I'm a little bit more open to this, but yeah, in general, it's more like I don't search for this. And actually, also, better way to say this, I am not searching for this, but I am open for this. I'm not chasing it, and I'm fine. I really enjoy being with myself, and if actually my frequency, people of my frequency finds me, that's gorgeous, that's wonderful, that's awesome. I'm open to this. I'm strong enough to be open to this. I healed enough to be open to this. Because really, during this breakup, I was so low at some moments that I thought that I cannot be in a relationship ever again. I have my heart open, but only to the ones with whom I feel 100% inner yes. Yes. And as I said already in my last video, this doesn't mean that with other people something is wrong. This just means that I don't want this. That's it. No one is better, no one is worse. I talk more about this in my last video, in the second half, closer to the end, I guess. If it's not it, I choose to be without those people. If it's not 100% inner yes. This doesn't mean those people are bad. This means they are not mine, and I don't want it anymore. I even wrote it down. I'm really curious what it is to feel 100% yes about people. It is this, yes. Almost 2 hours video. Oh my god, it's really so loud, and I don't enjoy screaming, but yeah, it is this. I want to end it, I guess, right now like this, because I kind of said everything. No, I didn't say everything, but I feel tired, and it started to be loud outside, and I should eat, and I don't feel like I have the end of the video in the way that I wanted. I really wanted to have something like but actually I had it when I said that we reached the point of the present moment, and then I even said something about my plans. I think I also have more of my plans, but yeah, that's all that I wrote down. And yeah, anyway, I am making my YouTube videos, so we're gonna see what's going on. Some of my plans are already shared, and I feel so angry that it's so loud, and I cannot close the window because it's already so hot.
Whew, but yeah, I wish to have the different end of this video. I feel sad. I feel angry and I feel sad that it's like this. Huh. But I'm glad that I made this video because I was scared. I was nervous about making it. I wasn't sure what I'm gonna say, and I think I wasn't even stopping for a long time during this video. I was talking, and that's really nice. And this video could be longer. Oh my god, I hope I'm not gonna have strikes for using the music. I hope my voice is loud enough, because the music that is playing right now is it can be strike for this. Oh my god, okay, whatever. About my YouTube, I also gave up, by the way, because I was yeah, technical things with political things. Yeah, it's just that's why some of my videos are really low with views. They just they're not shown by YouTube to someone. So I do this. That's really a reminder for me to do this for myself first. That's why I prefer not to think about people who's gonna watch this, but to think about me enjoying the moment, enjoying things, enjoying doing this, and actually holding a microphone like this. I enjoy it so much. It's like the new wave of this video. It's really nice. Now I want to make another video like this, hold a microphone like this, but it's heavy. I have my hand on my knee to hold it. I'm really curious. For some reasons, I want to say that I'm really curious how I'm gonna look like in my next video, even though nothing is saying right now that something's gonna change. But I don't know. Maybe something's gonna change to the moment where I record another video. But it feels like a gap between this video and next one, even though I don't plan to take a week off. That's interesting. Oh my god, really, this format, what I do right now like this, it's more like I record this exclusively for myself. Because I was already making videos for myself as my video diary. I have this habit, not regularly, but I was doing this often. And at some point, YouTube was really a logical step of all this. And right now it's just... and with YouTube, I was just having this on the table. I tried to make it look a little bit better, but still keeping this natural state. But having a microphone like this, it feels so much like I do this purely for me. I enjoy it. And yes, I really enjoy making those videos, and I feel like I have no other choice but being focused on doing this for myself. Again, I don't know why. I don't know this fully yet, but I feel that it's the right thing to do, and that's what I do. That's why I do this. And yeah, when I reach this moment in my videos where it's just like, okay, I said what I wanted to say, and now it's like something extra, I enjoy it so much that I want to do this even more. I want to share more things, and maybe that's why I have a desire, I have the urge. Right now it's not the urge that is killing me, but I know that I can reach this point where I cannot sleep again and I have to do something. I have this urge to also have other social media, and I'm glad that I can use each social media for different type of content. And YouTube is, God, there's just video diary in the purest form of it. And my Instagram is my gallery, and in my stories on Instagram, it's those random moments of my life that I wish sometimes to share on YouTube too, but yeah, I don't want to start the whole new video and to have this as a video of the week where I share which toy I got in the Kinder Surprise egg. So yeah. And on TikTok, I for now post there I post some of my writings, and it's interesting feeling. And then soon I plan to post what I posted on Instagram, but right now I'm not sure that I want to have TikTok this way, and I just hope that my head can leave me alone with this and not push me to make short videos for TikTok. Actually, don't know. I wish to share. I don't know. It's really, I feel that this is forming right now. This is somewhere in the air, and it's just not formed yet. So when it's formed, it will be presented. And for now, I just can feel the smell of it. I just have a feeling. And yeah, that was it. That's a lot can happen in a year. For example, I can stop using this thing. Because this is for my old iPhone, and for my old iPhone I have another charger, and this I don't need to use, and it's not fitting for 17 iPhone. I'm glad I have a couch here and no one has actually fallen. Yeah. I'm so curious. Is something really going to be changed when I record the next video? Probably not the way that I expect. Yeah. Okay. There was a lot. And I'm grateful that I made this video, because it is so big that I was excited about making it, but I wasn't sure how to climb this mountain. It's like I know that there is mountain and I want to climb it, and I just had no clue how to do this. I could only imagine this, I guess. How can I say that I had no clue, and then I said I can only imagine. I didn't know how I'm gonna do this. I made a plan, and thanks to this plan, I guess I climbed it, and now I'm going down this mountain. There was a lot. There was also mentally a lot. And now I think like I should have made this video holding microphone like this, because it's such a different energy actually. It's more private. But it's also nice that microphone is not, it was like this, and like this, I cannot see myself fully. So both of those ways have advantages. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention other books that I was reading. I didn't mention series and movies that I was watching. I didn't mention a lot of things, I guess, those little things. But yeah, I said about things that felt big for me, that felt like milestones. And as I see right now, it was really a lot about my ex. And I don't know what's gonna be next, and if anything is gonna be next about my ex. I don't know this. As I said, that I'm scared that he can come, especially again with nothing, just to mess up again. Yeah. I didn't mention that I didn't want to wake up at some moments, and I'm talking about this, and I think, yeah, it's the video Hill and Roller Coaster or something like this. That's also after my ex left, somewhere there, this period of time, where he left this spring recently. And I didn't want to leave. I didn't know why should I wake up. I didn't have reasons. Not that he was my reason, but that was easier when someone is there. And there I was just so down. And also, not only there, but in the beginning of healing, in the beginning of surviving my breakup, I also didn't know how to do this all. That was really oh, it's so loud there. Yeah, okay, maybe that's for another topic, for another video. But yeah, I had those moments during this year too, that I didn't have reasons, didn't feel like I have reasons to stand up. And right now I'm also not sure what to do during the day. Like, why should I stand up? What I should do? What I want to do? I don't want to do sometimes. In most cases, I'm really not enjoyed about my day, and that's also what I'm working with. I don't like the word working. That's also what I'm exploring, how to make my life more joyful. And yeah, having my social media somehow helps. When I started YouTube, I discovered that it started to be easier, and when I started to have my Instagram and TikTok, it started to be even more easy. Like, my mind is occupied with what I want to create, how I want to create, what I want to do, what I want to try about this. And it's not about attracting other people. It's not about followers. I unfollow people from my account because I don't like them. As I said, those men that I have no respect about. And I really, this period of my life, I just explore what I like and how I like, what I want to create, how I want to create, and that's more like my private space. And if someone sees this, that's fine for me. If someone wants to enter this place, depends on, they can enter, of course, but if they stay or not, I decide. And that's not the goal, to have someone. It's nice, but it's not the goal. I'm really more focused on exploring things right now. And it also feels like it's, I don't know, it's more right for me to be focused on this right now instead of just having and chasing a lot of attention. I enjoy attention. I enjoy being in the center of things. I enjoy to be seen. I enjoy to be adored. I enjoy to be liked. I enjoy to... I mean, I have my YouTube channel. I don't want to lose what I have right now. this sincerity, this openness, this ability to show the true me. I want to do this even more. I want to be even more stable and centered in this. So I enjoy that this is right now this gentle phase. About Instagram and TikTok, I feel different. Not much different, but there it feels for me like I supposed to have faster results, but if I don't have this, then sometimes it's sad, but it's also completely fine. It's like really my laboratory, my exploration field, and the price of my mistake is completely low because I don't have people there. I don't have followers there. And okay, I can post, I really can not think about what to post. I cannot think about, okay, people saw this already, then I should post something else. No, I can post the same thing over and over again. I didn't do this yet, but now I know that I can. So yeah, it's like I got this secret door right now, and I explore it. It's like no one knows. I'm not supposed to be there, but I discovered it and I use it. Yeah, I think I can talk like this for hours, and that's what I do, and I enjoy it. God, I'm so grateful to me that I have my YouTube channel, that, and before this, that I'm just talking to myself. So yeah, first, my YouTube is me talking to myself. I don't know for how long. Maybe I will reach the point where I feel the desire to talk to people, to do something about this, because I had my social media before, I had my Instagram before, and I was doing this for other people, not only for me. And yeah, I know what it is like, and I enjoy it too. But for now, it is this. Maybe after I'm talking, maybe when I reach the point when I enjoy talking to other people, after all, I reach the point where I want to have this as my private personal diary again. Who knows? I don't know. But for now, it is this. And I want to appreciate it like this. I want rain. I want rain. It's so hot here. It's hot and wet, and it's just, oh. And I'm getting tired. And it's actually evening already. And I want to probably finish with some of my Instagram videos, because I filmed new series, like a little bit different location, and I want to already start posting something about this. So yeah, when I publish this video, it's gonna be there already. My TikTok, I was thinking like, okay, and then I posted on TikTok too, and then my head is like, but what about talking on TikTok? I don't know. But I think on TikTok it's even easier than on Instagram. Instagram feels more narrow with this, with the content, and TikTok is just, it can be anything, anywhere, all at once. It's like TikTok doesn't require it to be structured. Or maybe for some people it is, but for me right now, TikTok also feels like this. It's just with Instagram, I used to have this, like, it have to be perfect. And with TikTok, I feel more relaxed, but I don't know. Okay, it's forming. I don't want to push it. I don't want to pressure me. I want to eat, and I know the series that I'm gonna watch right now. Chinese one. I enjoy Chinese series. I enjoy Korean series. And yeah, I was at some point enjoying Korean series so much that I started to learn Korean, and I can read Korean. Yeah, that's the person I am. So, I guess I really missed talking, even though I made the last video not that long ago and it was already also long. There was 1 hour and this more than twice longer now. Probably I really discovered something about how I like things on YouTube. Let's see it with another video. I'm really curious what's going to be with the next video. Yeah, sometimes I talk to the person who watches this, to people who watches this, but in general, I do this for myself. So yeah. Oh, wow. I just really enjoy it. I feel like a kid who wanted to have the attention always, and now I finally have it. I feel heard, I feel seen by myself. First by myself, and I didn't know how important it is, and I didn't know that I can feel this way just making videos and posting this on YouTube, even though I have at this moment 22 subscribers, and I don't know, I have not that many views, but I just started to feel heard and seen from the beginning when I didn't have it. I didn't have subscribers, I didn't have views. And now it's just, what's the word for this? Amplifies? It's like it's becoming, I already feel seen and heard by myself. That's why I originally started to make videos before YouTube, years before the YouTube. And now it's just even bigger. It has bigger impact. Okay, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I feel like I'm healing. Not healing, but it's like the part of me, how to say this? When I was a kid, I was dreaming about something like this, but on bigger scale, really. I'm sure it's not the end of this. And I feel like I'm fulfilling my dream that I have since I'm a kid, that I have since the beginning. Wow, I really enjoy how I said it, because that's how I feel it. And I'm getting better at talking. Wow. I'm getting better at talking in English because, in another language, in my mother language, I'm gorgeous. And yeah, I'm enjoying seeing that I'm gorgeous in English too. Even though at school I couldn't read in English, and I thought I just couldn't speak it, and I thought like, okay, and everyone was telling me like, you have to learn English, you have to study it, you should. Actually, not you should, you have to. And I was saying, when I was not only saying, but I felt it, like when I need this, it will be there naturally. Here we are, naturally. Really, none of my attempts to learn English in a hard way never brought me to the level where I am right now. It's like I was always at zero somewhere when I tried to learn it. And really, for me, traveling worked. Not even in English-speaking countries, but where it's a language that I completely don't know, or English, it helped. I really love to travel. I feel like in a cage here. But if it's not working right now, then maybe I should be here. And when it's time, oh my god, I want to cry. When it's time, it will happen naturally. I just said right now this about English, that I tried so hard and it didn't work. And then it just happened. So yeah, really, when I need it, it will be there. Maybe right now I need it here, because who knows, maybe I wouldn't do those videos. Oh my god, I want to have it as 2 hours, 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Let's wait for this moment. That's the longest video so far. I wanted to have this shorter because it's also faster to load this on YouTube, but I let it be. It's like I let it be the way it goes. That's how I would like to say it. And if it goes this way right now, then it's this, because YouTube is also kind of my laboratory where I can experiment, because I already, I think, explained every because. Oh, right, it's a little bit left, so there is no need to say goodbye.